All right, so his character, Jonathan Kent, usually has trouble fitting in with others. However, he may be on his way to making some friends.
Hey, Dad, mind if I leave early to meet up with Sarah at Harvest Fest?
Any chance this meetup is like a date?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah! Okay,
all right,
yes!
all right, all right.
Yes, of course
Dad,
you can.
Dad.
What? This is what I was talking about, Harvest Festival.
All right, looks like he has a date from the hit CW show Superman Lois, which airs right here on PIX11, by the way. Please welcome New York's very own Alex Garfin.
Hey, Alex.
What's up,
Good
Alex?
To see you.
Hello.
How you doing?
Woo-hoo!
Alex,
Yeah.
I love your energy. What's going on? And great hair, too. Hey, before we get to the hit show, I want to remind you about this way back moment, okay? I don't know if you remember this. This and your older brother, Max, 2006, here on the PIX11 Morning News. Look at this. It's before we had HD. What was going on here? Do you remember this?
You know what? I can't say I do, but I bet my mom does.
There you go.
If you guys found it, I bet my mom does. I even see her name in the top.
Well, that's where we got the photo.
We knew you when.
That's right. Don't forget your roots. Hey, we have another moment that we want to see if you remember dressing up as Superman when you were younger. Do we have the photo here? Let's try to put that up on the screen for you. Oh my goodness. Look at that stance and
Thank
everything.
you. And Karen is your mom, right?
Can I? Yes, she is. She is. Can I tell you how long it took me to get that curl? It's actually one of my earliest memories, just slathering on hair gel in order to. I mean, you know, I think nature got us in the end anyway with those, but.
Don't you worry, I was a big fan of the hair gel. I mean, you went from dressing in costume, right, wanting to be Superman, to now being on this show, kind of making your dream a reality. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. You know, it was always one of my dreams to be able to develop a character over time on a television show like this. You know, as a series regular role, you can really grow and move along with the audience. I know when I was watching TV, when I was growing up, you know, there were shows I watched that were 8 seasons long. I started when I was 8. I ended when I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So much of life goes on in the audience,
Yeah, totally.
and so much of life goes on with these characters and also with the actors. I think that relationship with time is really one of the strengths of TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, so you were born and raised in New York. You attended LaGuardia High School for Music and Art and Performing Arts, also known as the Fame High School. Are you able to remote learn on the set there in Vancouver?
I am. Big shout out to my teachers that let me do it, Miss Rokai, Miss Tafa, everyone really. I actually, in the beginning, because we did a semester by semester, I was taking AP Calculus and AP Japanese while shooting this pilot back in New York.
Yeah.
So I would wake up at like 6 a.m. I would take like 15 tests and then run on over to set, start yelling at my dad, and then running on back. It was actually kind of crazy there.
You know,
for a
real
little while.
underachiever you are with the AP with the AP courses. Real underachiever. So you're hoping to graduate this year, right?
Yeah, I am hoping to graduate this year. Hopefully, I mean, I will be. I will be.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe it will be in person, maybe not. I mean, obviously that's up to, you know, whatever is decided. But yeah, I'll be graduating this year. It's going to be a little sad to actually see LaGuardia go without really being able to see it go. But
I know.
I'm here. I'm on
Although,
the better things.
I mean, it's got to be pretty cool, though, to already have a job before you graduate. Take us back to the day that you found out that you actually got the part on Superman and Lois. What was that moment like for you and your family, Karen? Because I'm sure she was excited, taking all kinds of pictures.
She was taking all kinds of pictures. Don't even know. I was in a limo coming back from the screen test, and they were telling me it would be around 2 weeks. I was just coming back from the last one of the screen tests, and we got to the hotel, and I missed a call from my agent. So I called her back, my manager, I'm sorry. I called her back, and then all she said is, "You got it." I dropped my phone. I dropped my little iPhone 6 here, and I started running around the streets of LA. None of my family knew what was going on. They thought I had a mental breakdown, and I was just screaming, "Ah! Yeah, I got it!" Like, I was jumping up and down. You think I have a lot of energy now. You should have seen me. Yeah, LA will never be the same.
No, you should really break out of your shell more.
I know,
You
you're
really
kind of
should.
reserved.
Yeah. So, and that brings me to your character, right, Jordan Kent, because you're an extrovert, clearly, but your character is a bit of an introvert, deals with some social anxieties on the show, right? And you were like, I want to get this right. So talk about like the juxtaposition of playing the character to your real life.
Well, the juxtaposition on the outward appearance is very strong, but I think internally there are a lot of similarities. And beyond just the similarities, I think really diving into this character and realizing the reasons why he's good were some of the more fulfilling aspects of all of this.
Yeah.
I really, one of the audition scripts was him just sitting in a classroom. The principal comes in and he's saying that the teacher is not teaching the students well, and you, the principal, need to change that instead of getting me in trouble. And I connected with it so deeply on a level in which that he feels like he wants to help his situation, wants to help others, but he also knows very deep down he doesn't have the power to, or the voice to, or the courage to. And I think that we all been laying awake at night in sweaty sheets thinking that we just want to scream into our pillow.
Yeah.
I think that's something that we can all relate to. And when you feel him grow up in these first couple episodes, really, it's very expedited in these first couple episodes, just seeing him grow up and become comfortable. I mean, in that clip you showed, he all of a sudden has a date.
Yeah,
You know,
buddy.
Like all of a sudden he got a girl going.
Oh, got the neck roll and
Still embarrassed
everything.
by his dad. But it's those kind of things about the character, his will, his very strong will, despite his anxiety. The fact that the anxiety doesn't define him as a person.
There you go.
Well, we've
Those
just
are the
seen
beautiful
layers
things
of
I
your
love.
own personality and how you went from this excited kids who got the role and then explaining the details of your character. So, Alex, thanks for sharing a little bit of your time with us today. We love you on the series.
Yeah, I know you're in Vancouver, but we're looking forward to you being back here in New York, all right?
New York.
That's right.
There you go. You can check out New York's very own Alex Garfin on Superman and Lois tonight at 9 p.m. right here on PIX11. Tune in early, by the way, for The Flash, which is at 8 p.m.